What's up, guys? It's NoChainzz, and I'm back with the first game of Rick Moss season or junior season. But before I get into that, I just want to say I had a clip where I talked about everything that went on in the off season, the preseason polls, the Heisman watch, and everything. But for some reason, every time I put that clip into Sony Vegas, it stops working. So basically, I can't get that clip. But the main points of that was that Jason Reed is up there for the Heisman. I think he's actually number 3. And Oregon goes into this season as the second-ranked team in the nation after winning the Rose Bowl and Rick Moss's second year. And I think that's about it. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. And we're about to get into the footage after, well, actually right now. Alright, you guys get to see that we'll be facing Wyoming, and I believe that's Kirk Herbstreit or the other guy, whatever his name is picking us. And coming into this season, we're ranked the 14th hardest place to play, and we actually have a 10 or 12 game win streak at home. And we're playing at home today, and we wouldn't want to break that streak or end that win streak against Wyoming, now would we? And you guys get to see that duck. I know you guys missed him during this off season. Look at Rick Moss behind him. And in this episode or the next episode, we'll be facing a position battle to take the first spot away from some guy who I've never even seen before. Rick Moss was very disrespected by them putting him above Rick Moss himself. But I mean, hey, the coaches, I guess they don't ever get anything wrong, especially when they're controlled by artificial intelligence of NCAA 13. But this is pivotal because Rick Moss is in the coin toss huddle being the team captain. But into the footage, here's Jason Reed starting off the drive with but later on in the drive he scrambled, and Rick Moss is still up to his old ways as he goes up and snatches that ball away from the safety. Just took a bad angle, the safety did. When you're coming from the side, it's really hard to get the deflection or the interception over Rick Moss because he's 6'6", has a long arm span, and he's strong. He actually has really strong hands, and he definitely uses them to go snatch away those passes from those defenders to prevent interceptions for Jason Reed. But anyway, yeah, Rick Moss didn't do anything, but Jason Reed gets the rushing touchdown, but he throws that pick right there, and that is going to stall our drive as we're up 14-3, and they call for me on the screen right here to get us out of our own territory. I mean, had our feet in the end zone, but they call for me on yet another screen. I don't know what happened to the offensive coordinator over the offseason, but he said we're going to use Rick Moss a lot more in screens. I'm not really happy about that, but what do I know? I mean, maybe it'll work out, but here I'm running deep. I don't know why I called for this when I thought I can go up over him, and no, the safety snatches that one away from Rick Moss. Wow, Rick Moss missed that ball, and the safety ended up coming down with it. And here I get wide open for the easy touchdown, his second touchdown of the day, the team's third right before halftime. Rick Moss is always good at catching passes right before the clock expires or right when halftime is about to be over. And look at the fans of the Oregon Ducks. They're excited for Rick Moss. They're saying this is his junior year and we're going to have him for a whole nother year after this. Yeah, we're set up. We're going to win the BCS at least once. Here, yet another screen goes for about 9 yards or 9.5 yards, only inches to go. Here I get behind the defense and I'm running, and will I get all the way? No. I think if I turned up a little bit, I would have got that one. But 7 receptions, 126 yards, and 2 touchdowns is what I have so far. And I just added to that with about a 15-yard catch. And he's celebrating with the wide receiver that took his #1 spot. And if I was Rick Moss, I wouldn't be cool with him. But they call for me on the screen again, and I get about a 5-yard gain right there. And we're up 28-6, and can Rick Moss catch his third touchdown? No, but we're going to end up getting that field goal, and we open up the season with a win, which is always good for us. Ever since we lost that game to Stanford, I feel like it's really big for us to start off on the right foot. But here's a play of the game with Jason Reed throwing it to Rick Moss over that safety, and he just couldn't get up there with Rick Moss. But coming up soon, you guys are going to see the position battle I have against C. Porter. Have you guys even heard me say his name in this whole thing? But there's a touchdown that's going to give me the position battle. And next week, we face the number 3 Michigan State Spartans, I believe they are. So stay tuned for that.